हाँ जी, हेलो हेलो। पुराने दोस्त मिल गए, अब बेचारों को चलना पड़ेगा, 2 आउंस वज़न कम हो जाएगा। कैसा है लेवल भाई साहब? हमारा लेवल तो ठीक है, आप अपना लेवल की बात करिए।
Hello, I'm Dr. Joanne B. Eicher, Regents Professor Emerita from the College of Design from the University of Minnesota. I conduct research on the Kalabari people of the lower Niger Delta in Nigeria and their culture. To find out more about the material culture of the Kalabari, I needed to go to India because Indian textiles are so significant to the Kalabari. That led to my meeting Jasleen. To meet and know Jasleen is to know a life force.
Jasleen's international recognition as a textile authority and spearhead of the holistic approach to social, culture, and economic development was inspiringly impressive. But nevertheless, it conveyed a very one-dimensional picture of this very three-dimensional, multifaceted, and colorful figure.
To me, there was never a larger honor than when I handed over a copy of my book to her and she handed over a copy of hers. And of course, the difference was that it was my first and her 12th, besides the exceptional quality of her writing.
It was typical, too, of her humor and zest for life that her last book was subtitled Discovering the Exotic and Erotic in Food. She was most disappointed when I confessed that a surfeit of good food made me feel sleepy rather than sexy.
She loved food and she loved picking up recipes from all over Asia. And I had tried her dishes many times. Once I was going to Calcutta. I was going to Delhi. And I called her, Jasleen, I'll be coming. I want to eat at your place. I'll be having lunch there. She said, yes, you're welcome, but you have to bring my Mishti Doi and no Tudgure Sandesh. Then only you can have lunch with me.
From the taste of a fine wine to the flavors of French cheese. These were her preferred gifts whenever I traveled to India.
I'm delighted to see you, Dhamija. Isn't this house looking beautiful? Isn't it lovely? Stunning, absolutely gorgeous.
She had a form of tough love within her, which could compliment an achievement and also critique a fault, which could break into a warm smile that would make you forget all the problems within the work. And also at the same time, she could point out the need to do better the next time.
Jasleen and my mother Dinara shared a deep friendship rooted in their love for people and the timeless beauty of traditional culture and handicrafts. I saw sheer joy when they conversed about textiles and women's stories that they have encountered, and just funny, beautiful moments that they shared. Together, they devoted their lives to service, weaving art and humanity into every step they took.
I happened to be there at that time. I called her. She said, yes, come and see me. I went to her apartment and there she was, singing lullaby, holding her son, who was about 6 to 8 months old. What a sight it was. That struck me. And then my Iranian friend who had accompanied me, they went into the other room and started talking in Persian for a length of time and laughing, joking, I could see. And my friend fell for her in a big way.
One of my earliest memories of Jasleen is from the early 90s when she visited Kyrgyzstan and my mom. And I was maybe 6 or 7 years old, and she gifted me this big bindi and so gently placed it on my forehead. It is a gift that I will never forget and I will always cherish as a blessing.
We shared too a wide-ranging and eclectic extended family of friends from all walks of life, all over the globe, a fondness for eccentrics and slightly naughty jokes, an innate eye for clothes, jewelry, decor, and the foibles of humankind, a sense of humor that occasionally got us into trouble, and, overriding all this, a concern and commitment to India, its crafts, and its people.
On the one hand was a curiosity about arts, craft, the people, their stories and skills, and on the other hand, the passion with which she would share her knowledge and her broad circle of contacts with anybody who needed them.
Jasleen's visit and mystical expertise on crafts really opened my eyes and heart to the craft in a deeper way. She advised us, after thorough study of the project, on setting an institutional framework for our work, advising a cooperative framework that will safeguard the craft and also support the rights of the weavers and artisans. Since the inception of this project, Sedu Weaving, established in 1991, is going strong and confident.
She researched, she collected, she curated, she wrote and taught on a vast range of fabrics, which were from India till Iran, and yet at her core was a passion to engage with people who wished to travel the same path, whether one was an amateur or whether one was a seasoned traveler.
Practicing a craft involves using hands and tools to create something useful. With Jasleen, the connection takes you deeper to include human sentiment, mind, heart, and soul into this process of creativity.
Without any doubt in my mind, we can say the same thing of Jasleen. She will remain a mentor for all craft lovers in the world, and for me, a spiritual guide.
2 years ago, Jasleen has traveled on in that path, leaving behind a legacy that will be hard to duplicate. And yet I feel that if anyone wishes to fill those shoes or contribute to the work that she has done, she will be the first to smile and compliment that person from up there.
धीरे से जाना हो बगियन में रे भंवरा धीरे से जाना हो बगियन में धीरे से जाना हो बगियन में रे भंवरा धीरे से जाना हो बगियन में पिया पी पी न बोल पिया पी पी ना हो